Hi there, Rachel. Thanks for joining. How are you? Good. Yeah, not so bad, thanks. What's the audio quality like? 'Cause I've played around with a couple of settings. Also, I'm not sure if you've noticed our friend down in the bottom left-hand corner of the stream. Hopefully, he's out of the way down there and not covering up anything important. Audio's good. Okay, fantastic. Trying to gradually eliminate any of the background noise coming through. So hopefully, we're getting there on that front. Very nice touch. I'm glad you like it. Like I say, I'm trying to find the right spot for it. I've got a different variation of the logo that could go in on the other side. It would suit, but I think on the bottom right, it'd probably cause a bit more disruption. Okay, so as promised, I I simmed through the international break, and it wasn't great, to be honest. We got a couple of injuries to some key players, and also we got our youth intake preview, which was nothing short of disappointing. So I think those changes that we were making to the setup in terms of the youth recruitment and the junior coaching, like you say, are going to have more of a gradual effect rather than an impact on this year's. But yeah, we've got the classic. Don't expect much from this intake. So I think we'll be lucky to get even one player through that we'd consider in the first team in the future. And also, there's the added constraint that is Aswijan youth intake players are 14 when they come through the system, so they can't be played for a couple of years anyway. So yeah, frustrating times. We've also got quite a big game against Hadria, who are overachieving slightly in fifth. And we were out our first choice centre halves, both of them. One suspended, one injured. And also Indigo is carrying a bit of a knock. But I think we're going to take a calculated risk on him. That might backfire, to be honest. But we'll wait and see. We've also got some fitness concerns. Oh, this isn't good. Okay, well, everything's pointing towards a disappointing result here. So let's hope that we can pull something off. I think in terms of the rest of the team, we're just going to have to go with what we've got. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, they've got Matic in midfield. That's a strange one. I don't think telling them to pick up where they left off is such a good idea because it was a long time ago. Let's tell them to give the fans their money's worth. Oh, shock. No reaction. One day I'm going to say that and we're going to get a positive reaction from the players. But that day isn't today, apparently. Let's bluff our way through that pre-match interview and lie about the fitness of our centre half. Okay, come on, boys. What have we got? Oh, no. Okay. That's defensively poor, but I mean, to be fair, when we've had to go with a makeshift centre-back pairing, that's probably to be expected. Can we react? Oh, that's unlucky. We've actually had more of the ball, which is odd. We don't tend to get a lot of possession with this formation and this tactical setup, but oh no, what are we doing back there? That's a poor tackle. Lazy. Okay, and if they put this away, we've got a bit of coming back to do. Oh, he's missed it. Okay, turning point, guys. That could be the lifeline we need. Show some passion. Get us back into this game. They've given us a lifeline there. Good tackle. It's a bit greedy there from the old fullback. Should be looking to distribute that to someone who can actually finish. But there we go. Oh, it's not worth giving a talk just before half time. Can we equalise from this? No. First half wasn't good enough. Not by any stretch of the imagination. For those of you that have just tuned in, we are missing our first choice centre back pairing, and we're also missing Grandjean, our other starting striker, because he picked up a knock. Also, Indigai is not particularly fit, but he's having to play. I think our options are limited at the moment. Let's just see if we can get a reaction in the second half. Powell's been shocking. Do you know what? I think we're just going to play Grandjean. He's only got to get through 35 minutes. I think he should be okay. Referee. Wow, Indigai has been shocking. I think we're going to have to try something a little bit different. Play Liakos just off of Grandjean and hope that works. Could maybe go more attacking with one of the wing backs, although that could also leave us defensively exposed, so I think we'll leave that for now. Come on. Can we get this equaliser? Ah, come on, guys. Five minutes at a time. There's a chance. Pick someone out, Liakos. Okay, we've got the corner. Everyone up for the corner, come on. And it goes straight to the keeper's hands. How predictable. Oh, well, there we go. After an undefeated stream the other night, first game on, first loss. Fantastic. I'm not happy with that, boys. Didn't even really look like getting back into that one, unfortunately. I think we definitely need to bring in another striker and offload the two squad players that we've got at the moment, covering that position because they're just not doing the business when they're coming in. Hopefully we can turn up in this next game. I'm hoping to have both centre halves back. Although I think Rodri's injury was quite a bad one. I think he cracked some ribs, so he's out for. He's still out for another week. Okay, he's not going to be fit for that game. I really want to find a winger, or an inside forward rather, or a pair of inside forwards, so that we can go back to like to play. Just appears to be really difficult to find inside forwards for a decent price on the game, on this particular database anyway. But we'll see. Got the young Italian that we picked up on a free, but we need someone to play on that other side. Nice to have you back with us, Rachel. You just missed a 1-0 defeat against Hadria, who are overachieving this season. They're a decent team, but we just didn't look great, to be honest. Didn't really ever look like taking anything from the game. Let's hope for better results than these two, eh? You're the lucky charm. I suppose you are. You must be. I mean, having said that, we were missing our preferred centre-back partnership and one of our strikers. But I reckon out of all of those things, it was the fact that you weren't watching. Okay, so Fari have just got beat by Chalka, who we're playing after we play Fari. So I'm not sure if we can read too much into that, to be honest, considering Fari is supposed to be higher up the table. That unbeaten run on episode 5 has really put us in a very good position in the league. It's taken a lot of pressure off already. Although obviously it can quickly swing back the other way if we fail to pick up a win in a few games. But as you can see, we're sitting in 9th place. We've got 17 points already. In terms of the relegation spots, we're already, I'd say, 6 clear comfortably. Okay, let's hope to get some first teamers back. We looked a bit toothless in attack without both of our first choice strikers up there, which I kind of expected, to be honest. I think in January our priority is to offload the 2 squad players, like I said, and bring in someone that can challenge the 2 starting strikers for their spots. Not just provide a little bit of cover. Yeah, I tend to agree, Rachel. I think it is looking promising so far. But it can quickly take a turn for the worst, so... Right, okay. We've got Grandjean back. Rodri's still out, but at least we can bring in the young Polish centre-half because he's not suspended anymore, so that's good. I'm pretty sure he's right-footed, but yeah. Okay, so he'll play on the right. That's fine, he'll do his thing. Powell, you are not playing. We're just going to have to take a risk with Grandjean. Yeah, I think we'll go with this 11. I do really quite like Ganache. I mean, first of all, I'm not entirely sure I'm pronouncing his name correctly. I think I pronounce it differently every time I say it. It's either Galak or Galash, or I don't know. I think Kate is the expert when it comes to that sort of thing. Hi, FM Maniac. Thanks for joining us. But yeah, I do think that the young Polish kid at the back and Rodri are our best options back there. Okay, let's start this game better than we started yesterday's one. Sorry, last game. It's going to be tough on the road, but I think our tactic sets us up nicely because there's no real pressure on us to dominate possession. Okay, and we've been exposed early doors. This is where we can hurt teams though. Only if we put better balls in than that though. Good hands. Come on, get a foot in, boys. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that's not good. Can we work a position here? Oh, that's unlucky. Oh, what a goal! What a finish that is from young Joseph Dominici. That's a cracking strike from him, and that's come out of absolutely nowhere. We showed no signs of getting back into this until that. That's a great strike from him. Are we playing direct? Yeah, we do tend to play quite direct. We are recently promoted into the top flight. To be fair, I say that. I've always played relatively direct. It's a bit of a gegenpress. Focus on getting our wing backs heart of the pitch, but we don't like to try and keep hold of the ball for too long. I'm quite happy gifting the opposition some possession, hoping to draw them on a little bit and then hit them on the break. So yeah, like I say, it's not too concerning if we are going a bit direct and giving up a bit of possession. That's a good switch of play. Oh, Farino, pass the ball there, son. Pick up the seconds, that's good. Come on, now we break. Dominici again, can he find someone? Oh, it's unlucky. It's good defending back there in this little 5-minute spell. Cross that. Oh, it's so unlucky. Okay. We're level at half time. It's not too bad. Not quite sure where to go with this team talk. We're winning it back in some good areas. That's what I like to see. Yeah, get creative is my favourite shout, my friend. We like to play a bit in spells, don't get me wrong, but I just want the passes through the phases to be quicker. I don't want to dwell on the ball too much. We tend to turn the ball over if we have it for too long. So although we can play a bit, I do want us to be looking for a forward pass most of the time. Okay, Reynolds looking tired. Cardosi, it's your time to shine, although you're not particularly match sharp. Anything else? Keep an eye on some of the other players. This is good. Oh, Farino! That's so unlucky. Could he have picked someone out? Probably, but players don't pass it square on Football Manager, do they? Okay, let's give Gifroy some minutes. At left wing back, keep it nice and fresh. We'll also bring on Westergren for Darbo because he's looking a bit tired and hasn't played particularly well. He's also played a lot of football recently. Get creative, boys. Can we nick this? It'd be a big away point if we can get away with it, but it'd be even bigger 3 points if we can take them. That's a good ball. Oh. Leakos. Oh, Leakos! He could have won it for us in the 85th. He loves to get forward, that boy. Picks it up about 30 yards out and just drives at the heart of the defence. Slots it bottom corner. Keeper's got no chance, 1v1. And that is very satisfying. We're now going to play like shithouses and we're going to waste some time. This would be a very, very satisfying 3 points. Oh, we nearly secured it right there. Have we done it? I really hope so. Oh, we're even turning the ball over from their goal kicks. It's fantastic pressing. Come on, put a tackle in. Well played, good clearance, pick up the scraps, nice. And there it is. A massive 3 points for the boys away from home. That is not easy to do in your first season after promotion. I think you could be lucky, Rachel. I think you just might be the lucky charm. That was a really satisfying win. To come from behind as well. Let's give this boy some praise. Cheers, Maniac. Appreciate that, mate. It was a cracking win, wasn't it? It's great stuff. If we can pick up 3 points like that on the road all season, we will be massively overachieving, I feel. Please don't steal my assistant manager from me. In fact, isn't this the assistant manager that we only just signed? What league is this? This is the... First of all, it's the Aswijan database. I'm not sure if you're aware of it, FM Maniac. created by Chilled Moose. And this is the Liga Regale, which is the top flight of Aswijani football. We're playing as Hesef Kadukni, and they were previously the worst team in the country, rock bottom of the third flight, and we are looking to take over at the top. Currently playing in the top tier, so we're well on our way. No, Farino won't be leaving. Okay, he wants to be an important player, that's fine. Not sure about 6k a week though. Let's try removing that first. Try and bribe the agent a little bit. Okay, that's good. Arguably our best player. That's alright, no problem, buddy, for the intro. More than happy to plug this database as much as I can on Laura's behalf because it's brilliant. It's really fun. She's done a cracking job with it. And yeah, if we can get more people playing it, then that's great. I think I said before on a previous episode that the launch of this database came at a really good time for me because I was kind of between saves and struggling for inspiration in terms of choosing a new team to pick. And then this came out and yeah, it looked like a brilliant challenge, to be fair. Obviously you've got a mix of like completely fictional players from Aswijan as a nation, but you've also got, you know, your more traditional players that you can integrate into the league and whatnot. Then you've got your regens on top. So yeah, there's a lot going on and it's really enjoyable. Well, I certainly enjoy it anyways. Levi Faustino. He looks pretty... Oh, he's only 5'11" though. I'm liking the look. Okay, no, he's well too expensive. I saw that 19 determination and my eyes lit up a little bit. Easy win predicted for Hesef. I'm not quite sure why they're saying that because none of our wins have been particularly easy this season. Okay, if we could follow up with another 3 points here. I feel like it'd be big. I think, to be honest, I might look to offload this guy full term. High determination and natural fitness are important when looking for youngsters. Yeah, 100%. I look for high determination, and obviously combine that with their personality. This is quite a hotly debated topic, I think. I don't necessarily look at natural fitness, although things like work rate and fitness will obviously mean, well, you'd like to think it'd mean higher performance levels in training, and you'd hope there'd be less injury prone. Hi Kate, thanks for joining us. Good to see you again. He's another one we could look to offload. We've got 2 left wing backs already. And he hasn't quite risen to the challenge in the first division. But yeah, sorry, going back to young players, I certainly look at determination. 100%. Particularly at this level where I've not got too much money to spend, so if I'm taking a calculated risk on a youngster, I'd much rather take that risk on a player that's got high determination. Just because personally I feel as if the likelihood of them improving is higher. Let's make a couple of these players available for the youth team. Get some match sharpness back in them. Kifoy's still got 4 bravery. That's not great. He's starting to pick up his new position though, so that's good. Okay, let's see. I'll tell you what, Rodri's in better shape than I thought he would be. Still unsure about playing him though. I think we'll just go with the players that are looking sharp. Got some foreign interest in one of our players now. What division are Spow in now? Are they in the top flight? No, they're in Serie B. We're not selling to a Serie B club. No way. Could they afford 9.75 million? Probably not. Actually. Hi Imran, how are you mate? Thanks for joining us. You've just missed a big away win. Although before that we did lose a game. Yeah, no worries, Amy, that's fine mate. As long as you tune in when you can, that's all I ask for. See, I don't really want to go with the old give the fans the performance they're expecting of us because the players never react. Oh, there we go. Look, we've got one reaction. Tell you what, guys, one day we'll have a squad that actually tries to put in a shift for the fans. It's getting crowded. It's great stuff. It's good to see some interest in the save. Okay, so I hope for a good start to this one. We've gone down by a goal in the previous 2 games and fought our way back in one of them. What are the attributes like for motivation? We will have a look at half time. Probably not very high though, along with the bravery of most of the team. But you know, we can be a bit pickier with our signings when we're a bit more established and we've got some more money to spend. Whip that. Good ball. Oh, straight at the keeper. Oh man, that's a big chance. Oh, it's a goalmouth scramble. Oh, well done. We've got rid of it. That was hectic back there. Come on, guys. We've been the better team. Let's work something. Oh, it's unlucky again. We're certainly getting crosses into the box. We're just not really connecting with them properly. Actually. Let's work the ball into the box a bit better. We've had a lot of chances. Oh, you don't have to take that so early, Indigo. Take a touch. Oh, that, come on. We've had some chances, by the way. Oh, finally. Oh my god, I thought that wasn't going to go in. What do we think to that scrappy goal? I mean, Indigo should score first time, really. That's scrappy. It's a really poor goal, but they all count. So we'll take it. Right, things have gone well, but there's room for improvement, I think, is the go-to team talk there, because we should have done better in front of goal. Let's get straight back out there. Oh, there we go. A goal either side of half time. Okay, that's good. Reminds you of the Brighton goal. Sorry to bring up painful memories so soon. If you're an Arsenal fan, you're probably not in a great mood right now. Oh, we're absolutely peppering these guys. Bergwijn's goal against United was pretty awesome. Do you think, Kate, or do you think the keeper should have done an awful lot better? He got hands to it. I feel as if he should have got his body behind it and stopped it. Okay, fresh legs. Who are we going to bring on? I think Renault's had a really good game, but he's looking tired. We want to preserve him if we can. Cardosi, you can have some minutes. And to be fair, Massey, you can carry on playing because Rodri's going to come in for the next game anyway. Let's play Christensen. He's a bit better defensively. Hopefully he can help shore things up. And we'll leave our last sub for later on. Can we go and get the third now? And put this game to bed? Okay, Farino's looking tired. And it's a good opportunity to give Gifroy some more minutes in his new position. So that'll be our last change. Go on, Leakos. Oh, he's nearly gone all the way. He loves a run from midfield, I tell you. That's how he got the winner for us in the last game. I think it was certainly a powerful shot, Kate. There's no disputing that. I just think a keeper that's at the level that De Gea, according to most fans and the press, is at. Oh, that's a sloppy goal. That's not good. Yeah, so for a keeper at the level that De Gea is at, I think he should be doing better with it. I'm not going to lie. Well, that's a shocking pass from Darbo. I'm not quite sure what he's doing there. Let's run this clock down, I think. Because I can't see us scoring again. So we're just going to have to stop them from scoring. Unless Gifford can do something from here. Oh, well, that is a wild effort from Grandjean there. Okay, it's all valuable seconds whilst the ball's out of play. We haven't kept a single clean sheet since Rodri's been out injured. That's food for some thought, guys. Okay, it's a good win. And it's back-to-back wins. Oh no, okay. I've pissed the keeper off. But I thought I should tell them that they weren't particularly good. Especially in the second half. Yep, he's not leaving. Oh, he's only got 5 determination. He was looking promising for a second. Top 5 finish. I hope so, Mace. Oh, we've got another massive break. These international breaks are killing us. We've only been streaming for an hour, so we're just going to power through this time. I'm not going to do this off stream. We're just going to have to get through it, so apologies. Although, to be fair, when I did sim the last international break off stream earlier today, it did go pretty quickly. So just to recap, guys, off stream we did get our youth intake preview, which, as I'm sure you can all guess, was disappointing. Apparently we shouldn't expect too much. Kate wants to spend time trashing my tactic instead of playing the game. Fair enough. Hit me. Give me your worst. Before we trash it too much, let's just have a quick look at my Twitter and what I was tweeting earlier, where we've used a very similar tactic with Manuza. The record there is immense. Samuel Fusi. He looks okay. Probably wouldn't sign for us though. Oh wait, he is interested. No point scouting young Argentinians because they won't get a work permit. Oh, that's a shame, he's a good player as well. Now there is... Oh wow. Pavlersa, he's a decent player, isn't he, in real life? He's available on the cheap. Yeah, there is a player I'm looking out for on this scout report that I deliberately searched for. A A young Italian forward. Here he is. Here he is. Now. I might try and get him on loan, because we're not going to be able to afford to buy him. Oh, he's already on loan. That's not good. Okay, yeah, we can't loan him, and they want 5 million for him. You've got your excuse ready, have you, Kate? If my tactics working, it's because of dynamics. I mean, the dynamics helps, but trust me, by the end of this series with Hesef, you're all going to be converted, and you're all going to be singing my praises and celebrating me for the tactical genius that I am. And you just wait until we switch to a front three with inside forwards. We're going to be loving life. Oh, that's right, isn't it? We gave Farino a new deal, which is... Oh no, I thought I was going to eat into our transfer budget, but it hasn't. Although it still might. You're such a hater, Kate. You really are a hater. It's not a silly tactic. It's an unorthodox tactic, and it's a very forward-thinking tactic. But it's not silly, trust me. It's entertaining. Let's get some of these guys playing. It's not a 2-3-5 by any stretch. It's a 2-3-2-1-2 at the moment, I'll have you know. And then eventually it will be a 2-3-2-2-1. You just wait and see. I'm telling you guys, one day this will be the most downloaded tactic on FM Scout, all of those websites, Passion for FM, all of them. It'll be the #1 downloaded tactic, I'm telling you. It'll be as famous as Sunfire was a few years back. But you know what? I'm not going to share it with anyone just yet. No one's having it. No one's testing it. No one deserves it. I think, Kate, we're not going to agree on this one. So I value your friendship too much to keep disagreeing with you. How much would I bet on that? Or the comment about this being the most downloaded tactic on the game? Um, I mean, I put a fiver on it. I'm happy to put a fiver on it. Ah, you guys. If you guys are my supporters, then I don't know what other people think of me. Nice pacey striker. He's on a lot of money for his level, though. He's not actually that good. The way I see it, Kate, our position in the league right now doesn't lie. We're top half with a very average team. Just putting that one out there. Ooh, Gifroy had a very good game for the 18s. I mean, it is obviously just the 18s, but it's all good. Only 20 days to get through now, guys. Our dynamics. Let's have a look at those, actually. Oh, and there was something else we were going to look at that Rachel mentioned. It was one of the attributes, wasn't it? Motivating, that was the one. Let's have a quick look at those two things then. Once this is finished. Okay, so let's go through the first 11. Am I missing something here? I can't see motivating anywhere. Let's try someone else. No, I can't find it. Let's check the dynamics. Okay, so we've got good team cohesion, which is good. Good dressing room atmosphere. And good managerial support. Oh, sorry, you mean my motivating attribute. Oh, apologies. I have 19 motivating. Yeah, sorry guys, in the context it was mentioned, I thought you meant um, like mental stats of players. Apologies. I also just called it stats again when it's attributes. I know that's really annoying. Sorry about that. Do you know what, guys? Cut me some slack. It's a high pressure environment, you know, when you're the one streaming. I'm going to make a couple of slip ups here and there, and I'm going to have to laugh at myself, and that's just what's going to have to happen. So it's all good. But I'll try not to look for the motivating attribute on a player again. Ooh. Oh, you see, Imran, we can tell that you're not a die-hard FM player because it's actually, I think, to a lot of the members in the community, they think it's rather annoying when you call it stats and not attributes. I don't mind either way, but I just know that there's a lot of people out there that are quite opinionated on that topic. I like the look of this little winger. Probably won't want to join us though, but we'll add him to the shortlist anyway because he looks like a cracking young player. He looks decent. Getting a lot of Italians coming through. Why is it bringing Real Madrid players to my attention as if I'm going to be able to pay their wages? Another brilliant player that won't get a work permit. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Kate, to be fair. I guess there's team stats and player attributes, right? And also players can have stats, for example, number of goals, assists, etc. So I see why it can get annoying or confusing. Let's get rid of Mr. Powell. He's starting to get on my nerves. How is your boy Kouassi developed on the game? Let's have a look. I'm pretty sure I've never seen him develop, Mace, to the same level that he did on our network save. See, look, bang average. I'm pretty sure by the time he was 20 on our save, he was already an absolute beast. Do I set scouting assignments? I do actually. Yeah, I set them up manually. But then also, you know, you get the recommended ones where you scout certain leagues and whatnot. So I remember setting one up earlier for Norway and Denmark because this guy is Norwegian and knows Norway and Denmark really well. Then I set up this guy to go to Holland because he's Dutch and knows Holland very well. But also, as you can see, we're scouting certain leagues and whatnot. How is your boy Jeffrey going on? Aldea have offered a job interview. Absolutely not. We're going to have to offer our chief scout a new... Actually, do you know what? He can go. I'm not even going to talk to him. We could bring in a better chief scout than that, I reckon, now. Youngster. This is the only youth prospect that looks any good, by the way, guys, that we've got at the moment. So let's praise him for his progress. Maybe one day he'll earn himself a player face, if he's any good. Anyway, in answer to your question, Amy, Geoffroy he's doing well. His attributes are kind of all over the place at the minute, but he is becoming more familiar with his position, which is good. He's starting to be a bit more consistent there. We're gonna bed him in slowly. We've got Farino who plays there as our first team option. In fact, once his sim is done, let's have a look for a chief scout, shall we? Fill the gap of days we've got a sim. Navarro. I like the look of him, but probably not to play as an inside forward. Not quite to 15 assists. No, he's not, to be fair. But I did say by the end of the season, so there's still time. What's he on? What is he on? Oh, he's still only on 2. But he has got 2 goals. Am I allowed to change it to goals and assists? Kate, are you going to be a bit lenient with me? Oh, we could have taken him for 1 million. But he just wanted ridiculous wages, didn't he? Let's see if we can split it and defer some of the payment. I'd have taken it. Okay, so what do we think to Danny Motta, guys? I think he's pretty well rounded and could quite easily be a squad player for us, especially for about €1 million. Well, he's only got 11 composure, but he can finish. To be fair, I think he's going to ask for high wages. Oh, what? No, that's not happening. No worries. As long as I'm generous about admitting when he gives one up. I can't promise that. If it gets recorded in his game stats as a mistake that he's made, I'll look at Imran observing the attributes of the players and giving me advice on transfers. Love that from you. Yeah, no, we're not going for him. Don't worry. I just thought I'd get an offer accepted to see what wages he'd want. I'm pretty sure we missed out on him earlier on in the series because he wanted astronomical wages. Good luck to him if he thinks he can get 20 grand a week at another club, because I can't see anyone else paying him it. Now this is someone that I'm interested in. He's got terrible positioning. Good technique though, and good off the ball. Oh, you can also... Oh, wow. Okay, this signing would open up some options for us. Let's keep scouting him. But also... Okay, they want 5 million. What if we offered them 1.5 up front? I'm happy to give them some of the percentage of profit. We did instalments, 3 instalments of 2 million. When he gets 50 goals, we'll give him another 1 million. How about that? 4.5 million. That's pretty much what they wanted. Oh man. Okay, they've accepted this, guys. What do we think to this? 1.5 million up front, £1 million if he scores 50 goals for us, and then £1 million a year for 3 years. And obviously a percentage of the transfer profit if we sell him. But he's pacey. He's right-footed, so he could play I tell you what, guys. I think this would be a good signing for us. You can already play as an advanced forward, so we can stick with our two up top. We can then also play him on either side if we do switch to the two inside forwards formation. Imran's like Arteta, he has no clue, he's just taking notes off of everything. That's funny from you, Imran. I like that. I can't help but feel as if Arteta took the Arsenal job too early as well, but... Okay, wow. Our chief scout has joined another team as an assistant manager. Okay, fair enough. Good luck to you, son. Thanks a lot for joining us, Moses. Appreciate it. Enjoy the film. I hope to see you again soon sometime. Thanks, buddy. Let's try and find ourselves a chief scout, shall we? Oh, you've used MetGod as a assistant before, have you, Kate? That's interesting. Right, let's have a look at these scouts then. Okay, Colombia is no good to us because they wouldn't get work permits. England, again, because of Brexit, they wouldn't get work permits. Portugal's useful to us. Very useful to us, and with those attributes he could be okay, either of these two. I'm not searching with working with youngsters, Kate. I've just gone for the attributes that are needed for a scout, that's all. Now I'm just going to play with the adaptability. If we drop that slightly and then increase these, what kind of candidates do we get? None, apparently. Again, no use to us. Right, let's approach. He's got 16, 17 with 18 adaptability. He's got 19 adaptability. Okay, this is probably our man. Although what countries? He's got Portugal and Brazil. Brazil, again, not too helpful. And he knows more countries. Okay, now let's go back to the other guy. Oliveira. Would you like to come in and be our chief scout? He would. He would like to come in and be our chief scout. And whilst we're at it, do we have room for another scout? No, we don't. Just the chief. Okay, that's fine. Right, let's try and power through. Fantastic. Okay, yeah, we'll let him be a star player. £2 a week, absolutely. Massive, okay, yeah, massive release clause, that's fine by me. I'd just like to go on record as to say drugs are bad, MK. I don't condone this behaviour. Let's lower that sign-on fee if we can. He's taking it. Okay, guys, I think this is a cracking deal for us. So he's only got a release clause to clubs in continental competitions, and it's 72 million euros, which would be a massive profit for the club. So I'm more than happy to bring him in. And I think by the time we've offloaded the 2 squad player strikers, we would have pretty much broken even on that deal. And we've brought in someone who's versatile and better than what we have already. After this sim, Imran, I'll bring up the league table. I'm not scared to do that because we're actually sitting quite pretty. Might be a different story if we were down there in the relegation scrap right now. League table. Here we go. We are currently 8th. 12 points clear of relegation. Well, 11 points clear of relegation. Because 16th go into a playoff game, I believe. So yeah, we are looking healthy. We've nearly got a break-even goal difference as well. Steve, you love a negotiation. I literally do, Imran. It's my job in real life. So I like to take it seriously on this game as well. I love the commercial aspect of the game. I like structuring the deal that works for us as well in terms of, you know, they wanted 5 million euros. We didn't have 5 million euros to give them. However, if they're willing to wait for their money. Okay, we've now lost our assistant. He's actually gone, has he? He has. Okay. Dirk, it's your time to shine, son. Oh, he wants a lot of money. Oh, don't do this to me. Let's offer him a big bonus. Okay, he's taking it. Our assistant manager problem has been solved. Dirk Kuyt is our new assistant manager. Liverpool legend. Couldn't be happier to have him working with me. 21-year-old midfield player. He's bang average, but he's got really good determination. His vision and passing is not great. Not good enough. Dirt Cow signing of the season. I agree. Oh, do you know what, guys? We can. I was about to say we can do the scouting later. However, we are heading into a transfer window. Oh, he signed for someone. Or did he? I'm quite happy with that, Chief Scout. I think I'm going to send him straight away to Portugal. And we've landed our man. This guy could be an absolute game changer. Right. Discard you. You want too much money. Oh wow, he looked good, whoever that was back then. Saw a lot of green attributes for a young player. We could pick this guy up on a free, although he's pretty average. I think we've already had a good January window, guys, and the window's not even open yet. By the time we play our next league game, we're going to have the young Italian in the side. Imran, first of all, have you got Football Manager? Because that's great news for everyone. Because I remember you were talking about getting it. Which would then lead me to believe that you bought a new laptop to be able to get FM. Secondly, I've got a different skin to the standard one. Which I can direct you towards if you like. Okay, let's get a scouting assignment set up for our chief scout. And we're going to send him to Portugal. Do you know what? We'll also get him to scout. Actually, no, not Aswijan yet because he isn't particularly familiar. We want players that fit our tactic, and we want them to be 23 or younger. Yeah, there we go. Oh, okay, so you've got Football Manager, but you haven't got a new laptop yet. Fair enough. I reckon try and sort yourself out with that laptop and that before FM21 comes out later on in the year. Oh, I love this. This is a great email to have. Scouted players that are nearing the end of their contract. You have to love this. Has anyone bought this man before? Palaversa from City. He looks half decent, but I'm not sure if he gets in our first team right now. And who's this? Santiago Ramos. Mingo. 19 determination. He's not bad. Actually, I'm going to take a second look at him. He's a quick centre-back. Nine determination. I don't like that. Takura. Why do I think this guy was good? Let's organise them by ability. Clement Kelly on a free. Oh, he wants... That's the only thing, isn't it, with Bossman deals, is that they always want massive wages. Oh, wow. There's a 16-year-old here. Okay. Oh, wow. Guys. Oh, no. We can't get him on a pre-contract either because he's not old enough. Oh, man. I'm going to assign a scout to him. Actually, let's get the director of football to follow him around. He looked insane. But you watch, he'll just sign a new deal with City, won't he? Bastard. He had me really excited then. Like, stupidly excited. Kind of just going through randomly, trying to pick out players that look interesting. Oh, okay. Oh, he's only got 11 heading. 10 positioning. This is like the best email to get on the game, I think. Especially when you're a club with limited resources like we are. Because you just know there's a deal to be done here somewhere. There's that centre half we were going to bring in. It's pretty average though. Not really fussed about renewing his contract. Nor Barbier. I'm going to look to offload them. Want to keep him. We play the rest. Sorry guys, we'll just get this sorted. Oh, this is so boring when all these need doing at once. Okay, there we go, right. Oh wow, that's so annoying. He looks like a decent player, but he's not going to get a work permit. Let's keep an eye on him. Do you want to just set them all? I'm really looking forward to this young Italian striker joining us, guys. I think he's going to be very good. I think he might be a little bit inconsistent, but I think when he's firing, It'll be a nice option to have in terms of rotating him into that forward line. Certainly better than what we've already got. I mean, I need to start thinking about offloading these guys as well. Power, you can go. See if we can get 1 million for him. I highly doubt it, but we'll work our way down from there. Barbier, you can also go. He's our only surviving member of the squad. In fact, we'll unspecify that. From our very first season is Barbier. He's made it through each of our promotions, but I think now's the time to say goodbye. How much should I pay for Nadu? I got one for free, so it's all profit. Fantastic. Gononto's going to be a beast. I'm calling it early. It's probably not worth selling him for that. Let's try and get 100k for him. Arandia, he was a centre-back that was on loan with us, and he ran his contract down at his parent club and then signed for someone else, the bastard. He was a good player for me as well. Cavisto, who's that? Oh, hello. Oh, he's valued at 9 million. Why are you suggesting these players when I don't have the money? Ah, it's pronounced Nyonto, is it? I thought that might be the case. I think I just went down the middle. I went 50-50. It's one or the other. High determination. I like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Bersha aren't going to let this guy go. Not that we have much money to spend anyway, to be honest. We are struggling on that front. We might actually have to offload someone. Unless the board are willing to put their hand in their pocket for us. They were going to buy those 2 players at the start of the season, weren't they? But they didn't happen. So I'm wondering if I ask for some more transfer funds, whether they'll say yes. I highly doubt it. Oh wow, he's really good. Again, wouldn't get a work permit in this country. It's just dawned on me, guys, that we're not going to have enough money to bring in Rodri on a permanent until the end of the season, at the latest. I'm a bit concerned that if we don't exercise that option to buy him for his release clause, that his value is going to go up. But that's the risk we took when we loaned him. I'm hoping that our league position will bring in some money for us at the end of the season. Oh, it's not worth it. There's no point me changing the expectations because the financial benefits aren't actually that good. So let's just stick with avoiding relegation. Here he is. Straight in the squad. I was really surprised by how low his wages were. He really wasn't asking for much. Oh, he looks like a number 14 to me. Pacey, dynamic, hopefully a good finisher, like a young Thierry Henry. Yeah, he looks good. 13 composure as well. I thought he was going to be lower than that. Not particularly strong, but that shouldn't matter too much. Let's start training him straight away. No, there's no point scouting that. No, because none of these people will get work permits. There we go, guys. Dirk Kuyt, our new assistant manager. Who was this Asaf? Oh, from Wabani. This is your club, Kate. This is the calibre of player that you're going to be producing. With a bit of luck. Gainsborough, he keeps on improving. Well done, lad. You keep putting in the graft in training. Yeah, you better be training well, Grandjean, because you've got competition for places now, son. Imran's back. Good to have you again, mate. What did we pay for Grandjean? 230k. Okay, that's good. So anything close to $1 million would be nice. Okay. The team have come straight in for him for $1 million. Do you reckon we push the asking price? There's 3 clubs interested. Yeah, I'm gonna push the asking price up. Move the goalpost a little bit. How about 1.5? They're coming straight in for him again, guys. We're pushing that price up again. They must be desperate for a striker. Would they go to 2.5? I think I'd probably take that if I could get that for him. £2.5 million would be a hell of a lot for him. And he'd do a lot for our finances. Considering we're talking about someone who has really struggled to score. And who's not going to get any minutes now. Okay, we're down to single figure days until the next game, guys. And it's a cup game. Against Fari, who we just beat in the league. Oh, he's got some stats on him. Sorry, attributes on him. 17 vision, 17 passing, 16 technique, 17 long shots, free kicks, and 16 first touch. He is techie. Joe Gelhai is a really good player. We've spent 10 million euros this season. It's not an awful lot for a team that have been promoted, to be fair. You tend to see teams splash the cash a little bit. Okay, no one wants to pay 2.5 for Powell. So will they pay 2.2? Why are they paying him 15 grand a week? Okay, we've had a Chinese club, guys, come in for Indigai. Personally, I think he's too valuable to us at the moment to sell. He's our main goal scorer. 6 goals for us in the league. I don't think we should sell him. And I certainly don't think we should sell him for... well, on the first time of asking, basically, with the first offer. If they are going to get him, they're going to have to work hard. we now have the option, guys, to go back to the original system that I like to play with the two wingers. Because Gnonto can play anywhere across the front three, really. And then we've got the other young Italian who can play out wide. Sommer, I think his name was. We got on a free in the summer. We can get a work permit. Ruben, 400k midfield player. Oh, he's okay. Okay, I think I might have screwed myself over by asking for too much for Powell. Maybe should have taken the 1.5 million. Want some more playing time. Everyone's in for this youngster. Okay, that's good. All of these staff members are renewing their contracts with us. But the big news is that Dirk Kuyt is the assistant manager. Oh wait, hang on. Oh, he was previously the assistant. Oh, he wants to become a coach. Okay, no worries, Kate. Thanks again for joining us. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you again. Don't think Oya's good enough to be a coach for the first team just yet. It's a shame though, because he's really good at that under 20s level. With that 20 working with youngsters, a tribute. Come on, let's get to this cup game. Get it played. Give Gnonto his debut. Again, one of our better youngsters. Okay, you won't negotiate, that's fine. chop this to 1.7. Actually 1.8. Gunnar Dre's in the stream. Hi mate, you okay? We won't talk about the football, don't worry. This is a safe place for you. He's a terrible scout. Why is it recommending that I sign him? Well, it's good to see you, Gunnar Dre. How's the editing going? I imagine it's hard work. Oh, Trishot, that was the winger that we liked at the start of the season. Oh. He's a really good player. No, we can't pay 2.5 for him. You can't sign them all, guys. This kid's got really good physicals and pretty good mentals, but his actual defending attributes are pretty average. 10 positioning, 11 heading, 12 marking. It's not great, even if he is available on a free. Okay, thanks for dropping by. Appreciate it, Gunnar Dre. And again, hopefully see you soon. And good luck with the editing, obviously. just want to get to this cup game. Oh, this has been slow, but it's going to be worth it. I believe this is the last big break in the season, because this one's the winter break. It's been productive for us already though. Brought in probably the best signing of this save and made some good backroom staff changes. I'm intrigued to see the calibre of player that our new chief scout is able to bring us. Umar Saleh, he can be a good player. I've seen him on various saves, and on some of them he develops really well, and on others he's quite disappointing. Nolan Galvez, he looks like a pretty solid wing back. Okay. Oh, if he didn't want $5 grand a week, I'd be really tempted by this kid. Ronivaldo Santos from Cape Verde. 20 determination, 17 XL. I would not be playing him as a fullback. I can tell you that for nothing. He'd be going centre half. Although his heading is terrible. We'll keep an eye on him, see how he develops. He was tempting me for a second. Okay, no one wants Powell for 1.7 million. So let's drop it back to the 1.5 that we had an offer at and hope that he sells. Do I want to go in for this guy? He does look pretty good. He wants a lot of money though. Can't see us making this one work personally. It's taking a while to refuse it though. Entirely, I mean. He's going to do it now though. Okay, at least we tried. He looked like a player we couldn't afford to just completely miss out on. No, we do not want to sell our best player, thank you very much. We will be keeping hold of him. Okay. I think we're going to take this. We paid 230k for him, I think. Yep, 230k. He's been dog shit since he joined. He's not worth anywhere near 1.5 million and they're willing to offer it. So I think we accept it. And if any of these other clubs that are interested want to come in, they're going to have to pay more for him. It's a good position to be in. Good negotiating position. Not going to bother criticising him. He's probably on his way out soon. Okay, we're nearly there, guys. Thanks for your patience. I know it was a big winter break to get through, but we hadn't been streaming for long by the time it came round. Yeah, I think that is nice, Rachel. 1.5 million for a player that couldn't hit a barn door when he came on for us. I'll take it. Hopefully our keeper's back for the cup game. This guy's had an absolute mare when it comes to injuries. Good job we're not relying on him. Don't know what they're doing in training, by the way. That was 3 injuries in one training session. Although the Gnonto deal is a really good one for us, doesn't leave us with much money left for the rest of the window. Having said that, if we can get that 1.5 million in, that will help for sure. Oh wow, 20 determination. We'll keep scouting him. A lot of clubs have gone in for him. No wonder he's asking for big wages. really don't know about this guy. His actual defending attributes are pretty poor, other than his tackling. Do you know what though? You can improve defensive positioning. He wants £5 a week though. Oh, he's taken that. There's a lot of competition for his signature though, so let's see. So I'm just thinking that the one thing that you can't train on him would be his tackling, but you can directly focus on his positioning and his aerial ability. And to be fair, the boy can jump. He's also very brave and very aggressive, so I imagine he attacks the ball really well. So I think there's a player in there. We'll just have to coach it out of him. He could be a free alternative to Rodri, who we've got on loan at the moment. I'm really excited to see Gnonto play. I need to check his fitness levels actually, because I'm looking to start him in this cup game. Having said that, the strikers, I mean, out of the two of Minder guys dropped off a little bit. Could bring him off the bench. Okay. Okay, we've got a player on our hands here, guys. Pierre Hubert. He's got pretty much everything I'm looking for in a midfield player, other than composure. And we get him on a free. Give him some big incentives for asking him to take a drop in pay. Not afraid to pay his agents some money either. He can't tackle when he has poor concentration. Yeah, I'd use him as pardon me. I'd use him as an advanced playmaker. Oh, he's taken that. 1.5k a week. Again, I imagine there'll be a lot of interest in him. I do quite like him. He's got 15 decisions as well, so not only can he see a pass with his 15 vision, but 9 times out of 10, hopefully he'll pick the right one as well. And yeah, like you say, Rachel, he's got some weaknesses, but he's 18, and with a bit of training... No, don't want to add him to the shortlist. Yeah, with a bit of training, I think he could be decent for us. Okay, it looks like we're finally getting there, guys, towards this cup game. Oh, there we go. Look, other clubs are in for him. I thought they would be. So Show have gone in for him. I mean, if they offer him more money, then they can have him. Not the end of the world. He's not one that I'm going to go and throw more money at, to be honest. That's not good. Another injury. Okay, no worries, Rachel. It's a shame you'll miss out on the couple of games we've got coming up. But thanks for sticking with us through the winter break. Appreciate it. And hopefully catch you again soon. Feel like I can't really end the stream just yet until we've played these games. You guys have been patient. Oh, it's a derby game, this one. Got another big offer coming in for Indigai. Are we struggling, guys? It is quite late, to be fair. I mean, it's up to you. I don't mind. I can, as long as you guys don't feel shortchanged if I end it here. We could play these two games on Monday if you like. Entirely up to you. I don't mind. That's good. Yonto likes taking pens. 13 pens, 13 composure. Fair enough. That's good for this level. Tell you what we'll do, we'll play the cup game, but we'll leave the league game for Monday so that we can kick the stream off with a game straight away, rather than having to sim through. Rodrigo Fernandez. He looks like a little player. Defensive midfield player, 16 tackling, 16 passing. Wow. He's got serious potential. You want to watch one at least? Okay, that's good, because here we go. Our game is tomorrow. So we'll play this one and then call it a night so that you guys can get some sleep. And then Monday we'll be able to kick off with the league game again, which will be nice. Imran Mason, look, your boy Carl Robinson's just signed for a club in Aswijan. Sporting Club Marador have just snapped him up. If I remember right, this guy, yeah, he's good. He's only 5'11" though. We're not in a position to be throwing money around at the moment. I wish Powell would hurry up and leave. Could do with that money. Okay, here we go. The cup game we've been waiting for. These injuries are stacking up. Okay, let's go with our first team. Yonto can come off the bench for his debut and hopefully make a good impression. You'd think with his pace that he'd be able to do well from like the 60th minute onwards. Come on, guys. It's been a long break, but hopefully the boys are up for this. Let's get creative early on. We should really be taking the game to these guys at home. Referee. Bit of a strange pass. Not quite sure why he's played it out there. Come on, boys. Oh, why'd you go backwards there? There was a forward pass on. Oh no. Good save. He should never be getting through there though. Oh god. Grangene's taking a knock. Can he run it off? Just make it to half time and we'll bring on Yonto. Actually, do you know what? It's doing more damage than good keeping him on. Yonto, it's your time to shine. I think he's right footed. He is right footed. So he's on for his debut, guys. What can he come up with? Good ball. Yonto. Oh. We should be ahead. Let's start working into the box. Hopefully get some clear-cut chances. Good tackle, Rui Perez. Yonto's in behind, stretching him. Oh, he's unlucky there. Tell them I'm not happy. Get them all fired up. Let's go out there and take this game to them. And get the goals that we deserve. Been absolutely all over them. Good ball, Darbo. Oh, keeper comes to clear. I think I'm going to change the fullbacks. See how we go with that. I don't really want extra time, to be honest. Yonto's looked bright, to be fair, since he's come on. Oh, that's unlucky. Come on, man. Got to win this. Let's go very attacking for the last 5 or 10. Can we get something off a set piece? If we had conceded then I would have been fuming. Oh, he's offside anyway. Indigo's not been great this game. Maybe he's got an eye on the exit door. Oh my god. You're fucking kidding me. We've lost it in the 91st minute. Fuck off. What a joke that is. And we're putting that straight at the keeper, are we? Okay, brilliant. I swear to God, this fucking game kills me. How on earth have they fucking won this game? Oh my god, I'm fuming. Absolutely livid with that. Sorry guys. I have no idea how we've lost that game after the amount of chances we created. And we've lost Grandjean for 3 fucking weeks. Fantastic. Oh man, that's shit. Okay, well, let's call it a day there then, I think. I think that's a sign. Terrible result to finish the stream, sorry about that guys. Although I think, overall, it's been a good stream. Thanks again for tuning in, I appreciate your support. Hopefully you've been entertained.